Well, hello everyone, it's Liam Carlson here. It's time for episodes 7 to 9 of Season 7 for My Hero Academia. And it's going to be very, very interesting given the fact that, we've got separate teams facing separate villains, and some people going where they shouldn't have gone, of course, with Toga yanking Deku to her location rather than Deku facing Shigaraki, of course. So, yeah, that's a bit of a problem. Like I said, I imagine he's going to have to quickly make his way back so he can, face Shigaraki, of course, make his way back to UA. But yeah, it was really, really amazing stuff last time out with, of course, us on undergoing, I guess, the fallout of Aoyama's betrayal. I do this because it's not like he like I said, it's not like he woke up one morning and was like, oh, you know what, I'm gonna screw over everyone in class 1A. Of course, he had a gun, him and his entire family had a gun behind their backs, really, but it's still a betrayal, I guess, all the same. But still, it was just really, really well done, especially the ending of episode 5, where you thought, okay, well, maybe Yuga has he's picked his side and all of that, and well, it is what it is. But the joke was on All For One, of course. So yeah, it was just really, really great stuff, and of course it led to the moment that we're in the middle of right now. So looking forward to getting into these 3 episodes. So first off, episode number 7 of season 7 of My Hero Academia. Let's go. Oh, hang on. Where is it? There it is. Cool.
Our strike team at UA will center around young Midoriya. The roster will include high-ranking heroes like Best Jeanist, Edgeshot, and Miracle.
It's also optimistic.
Far away from his Proki, Endeavor's sidekicks, and others with quirks useful against his flames.
See, the problem is, though, there is that overheating potential for
our plan is to isolate her on Okuto
Todoroki.
Gang System Troy, and a small group of heroes who will remain in the area. We can't forget the Gigantomachia is currently locked down at Jaku Hospital.
Yeah, he'll definitely try to be, prodded awake.
The same way my hair gets longer, or my nails just faster.
Hit the fast forward button.
Quirks housed inside of me, my body had to take on a new form. This is where society is headed.
This is scary.
Stop talking! It's Great Explosion Murder God Dynamite! And you should stop charging in without a plan!
Oh, aren't you a cocky piece of TNT?
Yeah,
oh,
shit! Wanna have a go right here, Bunny Rabbit?
I'm loving seeing these two clash!
Yes, sir!
Okuto Island?
Okoto, okay.
That's
it, though. But we can't because...
Monomer can't copy more than one quirk at a time.
No.
If we can't warp Deku right now.
Even without One For All, we can defeat this vile enemy. Yes, sir!
Optimistic, but, Oh, cheeky. Oh, why is he here? Like, why is he on this team? I don't want, like, it's so hopeless for him.
No telling how many quirks Awful One gave him. Take him out!
Oh, not this freak again.
Don't ignore the jailbreakers. Keep your eyes open.
Oh, that's gonna smart though.
You can't leave. I love you. So you've got to stay here with me.
Oh no! She just said I love you.
That's easy. I want you to be my boyfriend.
Araka's like, oh hell no!
Whenever she hurts someone.
Literally, the reason why Deja's sense didn't go off was because she loved her. She loved him. Literally the case.
Saw you. You were so bloody and broken. In fact, you look just like my first crush.
Oh, oh no.
Deep inside me, you're so dreamy, Zuko.
Cray cray! Cray cray!
So, hero, What do you want to do to me?
Beat the shit out of her, Uraraka!
What do you want to do to me?
Oh, the same question points to her.
Again. She always managed. The last thing you should want to do is hurt a person you care about!
Oh my god.
Why can't you just be a regular girl? Why can't you?
Oh, how it resonates to her parents.
You think that the only people worthwhile are heroes and the ones they protect, that I don't matter.
Yeah, that's really set something up for
That's
Toga.
why you won't give me the time of day.
You're so obsessed with these... with prioritizing these heroes, not me.
Chaco!
Plenty of... Oh my god!
We bond over this, because we're so similar, you and me. We're both in love with the same...
Oh my god, Froppy!
Oh, Deku, you're needed elsewhere.
Deku,
This isn't the
go!
time to get distracted by a conversation about romance. We've got this. Gravity and I were always supposed to handle Himiko Toga. We know how to fight her better than anyone.
Let the gals get it done, Deku. And he's gone! Oh my god! The poor seagull never stood a chance!
Balance, but it's slow. Not like I'm going to find anything for Blackwhoop to latch onto.
I
It'd be so much
know.
faster.
Stand to let her reveal the precious secret you've been hiding. What a villain. Enough. I love Izuku.
Oh.
And
Oh.
And even you, Sue.
Going to take a stand and do whatever I think is right. I have to be true to myself too.
And this is Darby versus Todoroki. Let's do this.
I can change the trajectory of anything. That includes a superheated air.
Alright,
Pretty used to
okay.
it by now. It's basically second nature.
Alright, okay, well that's fine enough then.
Trying to stay even keeled and logical around a bunch.
One last story from my little brother.
Oh
A
shit.
tale of how I became Dobby. The reason I was able to keep living in this hellish world. Why my flames burn so much hotter than yours.
Ooh, hello. Interesting that we're going to be well, I guess we're going to be opening those kind of worms, really. So, yeah. I mean, this was quite recap heavy, really. Like, especially in the beginning part. I mean, obviously, getting the full beans on All Might's plan in terms of scattering the villains was just really, really nice to you know, take up in terms of time. But I did feel like there were little moments and pieces that did, like, recapping about Deku's, you know, One for All, etc. Yeah, it did feel like there was a little bit of like, okay, wiggle room, let's do this, let's explain this again. So yeah, but yeah, Toga. Oh, okay, Toga. Of course, she was there admitting that that she loves Deku. She wants she wants Deku. I was ready for Uraraka to just be like, oh hell no, you're not saying that. So yeah, but it is very, very interesting, like, when it goes to, you know, Toga's backstory and all of that. So, like, especially when you consider, yeah, when you consider Toga's story and all of that, and how there is this kind of, yeah, there is, like, she's obviously evil, well, villainous and all of that, but yeah. In the end, she's just, yeah, she's all, it's all a mess, isn't it, her emotions, and there is that shunned aspect of society, really, so yeah. It's just crazy when she just outright says that to Deku, really, so, yeah, but I am really, really loving, I am really, really loving, like, her, like, character and all of that. as time goes on. Like, especially post Jean and all of that. The spotlight has definitely shone on her a lot, I feel. So, yeah, but yeah, it was a really, really, it was just really, really, it's really, really great that we didn't linger too long with Deku being, where Toga was, of course, because that was one of my main worries that, okay, well, we're going to spend a couple of episodes there, etc. I mean, of course, the problem is it will take some time for Deku to reach UA, but now he is making his way there, so yeah. But I do love the fact that Danger Sense didn't go off when it came to Toga's attack. Especially when you've got those profession of feelings out in the open, really. But again, it goes back to Toga's like role as a villain, really. Basically, her attacks are not born from hatred or any kind of ill will. It is literally a situation where they grow for that love. I know I made the joke about the fact that, oh, it's because she loves... It is because she loves him, though. That's the thing. And that makes her a bit more unhinged as well, because of the fact that... I mean, saying that profession of... and it's not like something that, like, is a cheap shot or whatever, like a low blow. It is genuine love. And it will stun Deku, so... yeah. But Uraraka was not going to have any of that shit, so... yeah, but at least, you know, we've got Uraraka and Toga there. Deku can make his way back. All fine and dandy. But I do feel like, and if what I feel is right, then I'm looking forward. But I do feel like the next episode is going to be Todoroki heavy, especially with how Dabi ended things off, really. So, yeah. But yeah, I am really, really looking forward to seeing where things go with, you know, how Dabi, you know, I guess came into the world, really. So, yeah. But yeah. Why did he not come back? What happened? And all of that. Well, it looks like we're going to have to find out. So why don't we get into this next episode of My Hero Academia? Let's see why Dabi was like, I'm not going to go back. So it's episode number 8 of season 7. Let's go.
This day is a culmination of all my hard work and meticulous planning.
Just soaking this in, isn't
I
he?
searched far and wide for those that were born rotten, warped seeds that were worthy of becoming his new vessel.
Oh, damn! And Dabi was there? It was there in contention? I mean, in an alternative universe, oh, like, especially with what the Todorokis have been through, that would be absolutely insane. Holy shit.
They're burning me!
Holy shit.
Please, no.
It's macabre.
Arrangement in his eyes. No, that's not the complete picture. From the very beginning, he had everything.
Yeah! And he was there as well, just like, well, oh my god. What the fuck?
I don't...
That can't be my voice, can it?
This is
course
our house,
it-
Sally.
How long has it
It's been
been?
a while. Let's see. 3 years. That's
What?
how long you said you've been napping for. Mr.
He's
Sunny
been in a
told me
coma
about
for
you
3
and he's showing me
years?
around. I'm
You see, I'm afraid your charred body was extremely difficult to repair.
And
The
then,
missing parts had to be
so,
patched
okay,
with
they,
special
yeah, they're
regeneration.
definitely in cahoots with
We're
All for
lucky you
One.
survived, but your face is entirely different.
Sheesh.
How am I different?
Hey, calm down, son. We're your friends.
Shut up! Back off! Don't you touch me!
Just roast that sunflower. Oh
It was
my
too late for us
goodness.
to bring him into the fold.
Yeah.
He was devoted to another.
I wanted to see what was different, what my absence had done, how my family coped.
Oh.
The scene I walked in on told me everything I
Holy
needed to
shit!
know. Nothing had changed in the 3 years I was gone.
They didn't care in his eyes.
To die this entire time. Whenever I saw him save an entire city, I noticed he was gaining fame.
How is skin
my heart
starting to
pounded
decay
in my
more and
chest.
more? Or peel off, should I say?
Ever since I died and Dobby was born,
The flames of this monomaniac.
I'll burn all that he holds dear. That's the reason I'm still alive. His
Sheesh.
suffering will be proof that I existed.
That anger,
I told you I'm not
those
gonna
flames
let
of
you do
anger.
that, big
Holy,
brother.
holy shit! Darby's story is just getting more and more tragic. Holy damn!
And he's not hesitating at all. Now I'm feeling it. You make good kindling even if Dad isn't around.
Oh shit!
This ends here. I'm the one who will stop you. With my senses dulled, I no longer had the same limits. It wasn't long before I could copy him.
And how it
And his
decayed for.
flash by a I bet
Oh!
you're a big All Might fan, huh, Shoto?
How his skin peeled off.
Area with the evacuees. Those kids who know you're
I mean,
dead
just how
enough.
distorted
Dobby,
Darby
brother.
looks. Oh
And
my.
you walked among them even though you're a child of calamity. I see the dirty, shameless way to act as someone who wants to be a hero.
Shit! Look at him going to town on Shoto!
Kids! You will never amount to anything in this world. Kids! Bye!
Darby's going in. Oh my god! The voice acting is just absolutely insanity!
Flashfire. I want to show you how I turned it into something better. A move meant to stop you.
Oh my god!
Shoto, we should reconsider the team assignments.
I love this.
Madman! Our family was a nightmare! Even so, you're the only one of us who chose to burn people!
Whew. Yep, your actions still.
They're making you fight
Yeah.
against Dobby?
Everyone,
Whoa!
you're out of the bath in 30 minutes.
Minds at the same time. They converge over my heart.
Oh,
Blood and cold blood then circulate through me, putting my body in a state of balance.
yeah. There's that just perfect.
Fire and ice working in harmony. Thanks for showing me the truth. This is my quirk.
Ah!
No one else. I won't let you destroy any more innocent
Come on,
lives!
Shoto!
Flash fire fist. Sulfur! Power to chill my fire. He's
Yup.
probably the most fitting opponent I'll ever face.
Yep, he
You
is.
go on and on trying to tell me what's right and what's wrong. It just goes to show.
Visuals
we
are
share
just-
the same blood. You Todorokis are one hell of a family.
Holy shit!
This is so hot.
They
even
gave him
I'm
time.
getting Burned. Sorry, guys. But no, they were right there, waiting for me.
This breaks your heart. I love it.
Class A doesn't leave anyone behind.
No, they don't. It's kind of tragic though with Toya though. Like Todoroki is reflecting on how Class A 1A have been there. No one was there for him.
So please, stop this, brother. Great Glacial Ahir.
Holy shit. And Darby is... yeah. Holy shit. I think... oh my god. Oh my god. What the fuck? What an episode. Wow. That was insane. That was When it comes to the Todoroki, see, I always love the Todoroki. With Shoto being my favorite, there is this essence of him having such an incredible power feat about him. But the story does build further and further with the Todoroki family. It makes you just really, really, like, soak in Toya's journey, really. Yeah. That even that, like, and the visuals were just absolutely incredible in this. This was, I don't know, pinnacle Todoroki drama in terms of, they've had quite a few stories, but this was just great in terms of how Dabi became who he is, the visuals, like even that shot of Toya's, that shot of Toya, just, as if he was just, like, thrown out with that final shot that Todoroki landed, was just, yeah. Holy shit. So, yeah. That was just really, really magnificent. And it just made you feel like there was sympathy there for Dabi, like, especially when it came to him wanting to apologize to his family. And then, of course, he made his way back, but saw that some things just never changed, no matter, 3 years and all of that. Yeah, and that is really, really sad, really. So, but yeah, Dabi was supposed to be one of All For One's vessels if things didn't go the way. That is just really, like, when the Doctor brought it up in the beginning part of this episode, I was just thinking, so he was plan B, basically. If Shigaraki was... Yeah, he was going to be one of the Obviously, things just failed and All For One seemingly gave up. Of course, there had been that little bit of an attachment, really, when it came to his own family. Whereas Shigaraki really had nothing left to lose. And there was so much hatred and all of that. And with Dabi, he just wanted to apologize and everything. And there's so much tragedy there, but the idea that All For One would scout various children and mark them as potential candidates, horrific, absolutely messed up. Yeah. It's just insane to think about, like, what if Shigaraki never worked out? And to be fair, though, and it's something that doesn't, like, hit you until this episode, but it shouldn't be a shock at the same time, right? Because it's like, All For One even said it the other episode, he meticulously plans for different... if one fails, whatever. He even discussed this with Dabi about, if one thing fails, it could be like a lighter, basically. Disposable. If it works, cool. If it doesn't, throw it away, move on to the next. It's basically that. And it's the same when it comes to Shigaraki. If Shigaraki does not turn out to be a suitable candidate for his next vessel, yeah. So, and it's just, yeah. It is just insane, like, especially when he woke up in the hospital and you have that Sunshine creep who, I'm not gonna lie though, it was kind of giving me vibes of The Boys, which is funny how this works, because I don't know, for some reason I was just getting, like, especially with how creepy he was and how he kept it tabs with All For One. I was just thinking, for some reason this gives me vibes of The Boys. But it's funny how this works because, on my recent episode of The Boys, I actually made a comparison to, one of the characters having to cut off their leg before this virus kills them. What does that remind you of? When Shigaraki decided to try and, delete Aizawa's erasure quirk. So, yeah. But yeah, the fight was just absolutely insane. Yeah. But just seeing how things came about as well, like for, I mean, I really, really felt like it was just well done in terms of explaining certain things about Darby, like especially when it came to, the staples and all, because I was wondering, okay, how? And you see him wake up, no staples whatsoever. I mean, he's got some unrecoverable burns there, but no staples, so yeah. And yeah, it was just really, really insane seeing him go volatile, basically, to the point where he crisped himself. So he went so OP on his own abilities that he just didn't care that he was, like, I think he was going to kill himself. And I think, and that's why, obviously, when you have that final shot with Darby falling, I guess, lifeless over Todoroki's arm, that's not him dying or whatever. Funnily enough, I think he might have put himself back into a coma. You saw him wake up from his coma in this episode, and I've got to say, the way that, oh my god, that sequence in the flashbacks where he burnt himself to the point where he put himself in the coma was absolutely horrifying. That was horrifying. And it was just absolutely fucked. All for One was standing there just to be the cherry on top of this. But I mean, the way that he just, yeah, those screams. But yeah, I mean, I think he might put himself into some kind of coma potentially. Because here's the thing, he was going to kill himself. I don't think he gave a shit. I don't think he anticipated surviving this this battle. So I think Todoroki might have just saved Darby from killing himself. That's why he's in a coma, if anything. Because that's it, though. He went so unhinged, so insane, that he was literally melting apart. To the point where he was going to kill himself, and Shoto saved him. So, yeah. It's just really, really well done. But I also really, really loved how there is that kind of full circle moment where obviously we learn about Todoroki's, nice balance there, of course. Evolved, ability. I love the fact that we had that full circle of, Deku at the sports festival saying, "This is your ability," and Todoroki found another way to kind of balance, rather than take his dad's advice. He found his own way. He made this his own. Full circle. Love it. So, yeah. And I do love the fact that he did call out Darby. Because you do feel so bad for Darby. You do feel bad for his past. Doesn't excuse you in the present day. Good stuff. So, and that's it, though. Endeavor, you got every reason to say he is a piece of shit, right? But that doesn't justify what actions you do in the present. So it's your murders, that's on you. So, yeah. you have a matter of choice at the end of the day. So you murdering people, that's on you. So yeah. But yeah, really, really fantastic episode. Probably my favorite. And again, it's a show. It's a Todoroki episode as well. So I really, really love how this is probably my favorite one. But I just loved it. It was just really, really well done. All right. So next episode. I don't think this will have subtitles. It just released yesterday. So yeah. Let me just have a look-see first. Right. Cool. Anyways. Yeah, thought so. Right.
Who needs a hand? Report from the Camino
The
team.
wall doesn't stop
Shoto has
resting.
taken down and secured Dabi.
One major player off the board.
I can't imagine how that felt.
Extras. I'm going to be focusing on those damn extras! Tried to do my best Bakugo impression.
I was worried. That boy never looked like he was paying attention, but he sure fooled me.
Wow!
That kid.
Damn, this was a surprise
What
attack.
what gave you that impression about Toads?
For us. Will be annihilated. Trampled like
Oh.
that pathetic UA teacher.
Yo, you're not talking about... Yo! What the fuck? That wasn't called for! There we go. I love how we're darting to the different, like, regions where
Did it.
the extras are, I guess.
Of course you pulled it off, Icy Hot.
The faith there from Bakugo! Oh!
That's one big villain.
Do you have that much trust in your people, or are you just crossing your fingers? The planet is suffocating under the fog of frivolous
He's-
concepts like faith and hope.
You say that
I
like
guess he
you
loves
thought
his
you're flying
flowers.
too. What are you, an alien?
Have you even considered the consequences?
Oh, Lord! Holy shit, Spinner!
Nice! Shoto took Dabi off the board! I faced a terrible fight.
Yeah, but Spinner!
You will be the leader of the heteromorphs. You need a power worthy of such a position.
So you gave him the Godzilla
Take this
quirk.
gift.
I don't have anything.
Holy shit!
No one will look down on us again!
Sheesh! No, they're gonna be looking up at you, bud.
Don't let him get in your head. Ignore his taunts.
You refuse to look at Toya, then burden Shoto with your vain desires. That's two sons whose lives have been ruined by your poor parents.
Oh, heck! He's
You
going
chose
for
to
him.
make them suffer. So, what's your excuse this time?
Just me, number one. We can take him! Hit him hard and hit him fast! The world is gonna remember this day!
Leave nothing but ash!
It's rude to ignore a person.
Now, you're up!
It's really rude to try to get into someone's head as well, but, you know, two can play the rudeness game.
An admirable attempt. Next
I have to
time,
come up with
work on
something,
your
Hawks.
timing a bit more.
Oh,
And
boy.
endeavor. Your attacks seem to have lost some gusto.
He's taking damage! Keep at it, Hawks!
Don't let him get in your head.
Super regeneration!
Masterpiece, mop up your shameful mistakes. Why aren't you elated?
Shut your mouth!
Don't fall for it! Remember how
Don't-
he provoked All Might and Camino?
Exactly. This is one of his
My
master
apprentice
abilities.
is Nana. Of course not. It wasn't there anymore. The son you thought dead has been returned to you through my work and foresight. You should be thanking me.
Oh, no.
He's been holding on to a nasty card like that.
Yeah. Low blow. Low blow. Shit. Oh, my. Whoa.
Endeavor!
Shit.
Now, Nagam's replacement. Tell me, are you quick enough to dodge this?
Fucking hell. He's got all of these quirks as All for One, but he's... shit-talking is his biggest game.
These swarming gnats. You remind me of those comics I read. There were always insignificant characters in them who acted as cannon fodder.
Whatever,
Shit-talking!
man.
I love it!
Until you've actually taken us down, All for One. Let's
Jiro!
do this.
I brought this, all of this, down on myself. Toya, this fight, this wound, everything.
Fuck.
My feathers
He's
are
just
picking up
bleeding
the devil's
out
breathing.
there.
At the moment, I would say their weakest link is...
No! No!
there.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
I've been training to fight villains for a long time, but I didn't know it would feel like this.
But your heart stopped for just a moment.
Every cell of my body.
You've been training in the classroom. But this is real life.
Holy shit. Oh my god, Jiro. Oh my...
You didn't have enough feathers to keep them out of harm's way.
Holy fuck!
Little bird, you thought you could best the Demon Lord? Did you really believe you were something special?
Yeah! Holy shitting bricks! Oh my god, Jiro! Sheesh. I mean, that's it though. It's not just her earphone jack, it's her ear. I'm imagining it's her ear as well. Because there was a lot of blood that came out there. So, and I doubt that's from the earphone jack, so... Holy shit, Jiro. That was brutal as hell. Sheesh. Yeah. Just insane. So, yeah, this was great. I gotta say, All for One, he's, like I said, he's got all these quirks and all of that about him. That's all well and good. Well, all well and bad, I guess, in this case. But he's got all of these... I think the biggest damage he can pack... It's not just what he, I guess, did to Jiro and all of that. Like, it's the shit-talking. Man. But, I mean, like, in all seriousness, though, I mean, it is nuts to see All for One actually in action again against heroes, because... I mean, just seeing him against All Might was brutal. But then again as well, All Might was on his last embers as well. So... But even then, he just has everything composed, does All for One. He's got everything in his disposal, and yeah. And he shouldn't be he shouldn't be underestimated. He shouldn't be seen as weakened and all of that, because he is that, you know, Demon Lord at the end of the day. So nothing really phases him. So, and it's why he can probably talk shit. So, because he knows he's got like the he's gonna come out on top anyways. So, but he also knows how to get in people's heads like Endeavors. So, yeah. But again, when it comes to Hawks and all of that, it's great because Hawks doesn't let anything get to him in terms of words. He likes to dish him out, doesn't he? He has the confidence and the flair, the charisma. So, yeah. Oh, man. So, yeah. Holy shit, though. I'm wondering what the light in Darby's chest means as well. Is it something warp? I don't know if it's something warp related. Spinner is what in the Godzilla is Spinner doing? I mean, of course it was a quirk that All For One gave Spinner, but holy shit. I mean, it is typical Godzilla because lizard and, yeah, big lizard. So, yeah. And then it seems like we've gotten an idea on who killed Midnight, given, you know, Wish.com Vulture decided to really peer into those wounds. So I'm hoping Ashido, yeah, I'm hoping he gets his ass kicked for Midnight, for Midnight's sake. Yeah. But yeah. I just love it. I just love how All For One can talk so much shit. And that's it though. He can back it up. That's what you want. That's what you want. You want someone who can talk so much shit, they back it up. So, yeah. It was a really, really great episode, though. I love the focus on the extras, of course. So that was a really, really, really good stuff. Because it gave them a chance to shine before we, I guess, do go into a real catastrophic moment with the bigger hero. I mean, Deku wasn't even in this episode because he's so busy traveling back to UA and all of that. But I mean, we just had a really, really big you know, battle between Todoroki and Toya. So yeah. So it was really, really nice to see how everyone else was handled, because their efforts are going to be just as valid, isn't it? So yeah. But it was just really, really well done. And I loved the focus on, you know, the fallout of Todoroki's victory against Darby. I loved how everyone was even Bakugo, like, I knew you could do. Yeah, I just really loved the kind of respect that comes between them. So, but I just really, really did love the admiration and the flowers that that Todoroki was getting for his victory against Darby. So that was really, really beautiful. But yeah, it was just really, really amazing. So yeah. Hawks was just incredible, like, especially with him looking out for for Tokoyami and for Jiro. So it's just really, really amazing stuff all around. So yeah. But yeah. These were really, really amazing, 3 amazing episodes. So yeah, I'm excited to see how the next one. I don't know when the next 3 is, because episode 10 for the sub just released. So, and I think there's like, I don't know if there's like a 2-week gap between sub and dub. So, and I think episode 9, I think this episode's just returned from a little break, so it might be a bit of a wait until we do get to my next My Hero Academia reactions, episodes 10 to 12, of course. But it still has me excited to see where things go, you know, for the next 3 episodes. So yeah, but yeah, this episode was a great focus on the extras, I guess. So yeah, and to see where other efforts in this final battle. I even loved the bits with Yuga, of course. And yeah, you had the flower person there who was All For One's assassin. So yeah, I loved you know, focusing on him. But yeah, overall, some really, really amazing stuff with these 3 episodes, especially when you consider the Todoroki Toya battle. That was just peak stuff. So yeah, but yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed these reactions. You can check my videos on the right if you want to check out more of my content. You can also subscribe to my Michi feeds and channel if you want to. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Hope you guys take care. And I will see you guys next time.